faces everywhere you sing your smile, and every time you're not around doesn't matter, 'cause you're everywhere to me.
My mom has always been a hard worker. Since the moment she knew she was pregnant, she's been devoted to her family. Family is everything to her, and you can see it in everything that she does. Since I can remember, she's been working hard as a postal employee and working hard towards raising responsible, reasonable adults. And we've been through a lot as a family. It's just in her nature to take care of other people before herself. Seeing my mom struggle and work so profoundly hard for years for other people really instilled a deep respect for her, not only as a worker and a mother, but as a woman who is determined to thrive and not just survive. And in doing so, she gave me the greatest gift. She taught me how to love unconditionally and selflessly, and for that, she's an amazing woman. You know, she always told me that she came from a long line of strong women, and most notably my grandmother, and who was her mother. She was really proud of that, you know. She would tell me stories of how strong my grandmother was, and for example, one time she told me of a story of my grandmother taking my mom to sunny Mexico, covered head to toe in heavy denim, gloves, cloth, and a mask, because it was the 70s and my grandmother had lupus and couldn't be exposed to sunlight. But there she was, oiling my mom in the front seat in sunny Mexico while she looked like a tiny bank robber. And my mom is exactly the same way. You know, I couldn't take my mom to Europe when she was diagnosed, but we could drive to the coast, and when she couldn't walk that far, we would sit and listen to the sounds, and, you know, she would wear a mask and listen to everything. And there was one Christmas, she worked Christmas night, and I brought friends and rallied them together, and we went to the downtown post office at 2 o'clock in the morning because my mom has worked nights for the last 15 years, and we took her Christmas dinner because she was working, and that's just the type of lady that she is. She works Christmas night wearing a mask, feeling horrible, with cancer. My mom has always been there for me, and I can't imagine a better way to show my appreciation than by giving back to her as much love as she's shown for me. You know, she's been through poverty and food stamps. She's helped me through a life-threatening illness as a girl. She's, you know, helped me through the death of my older brother, and we've helped each other through the death of my grandma and my struggle with depression, moving cross country, and even trauma. And 2014 was a hard year for both of us. My mom took a really hard dose of chemo, and I had to watch on and help as much as I could, and she had a lot of side effects. But instead of getting down about it, my mom got festive, so I got her an elf costume, and in turn, my mom got the dog a costume. My mom's baby, the dog, poor thing couldn't escape a costume. But that's the thing about my mom. She uses humor as a way to access the best parts of life. She shares the best parts of life with me, and in that way, we've been able to really work through the hard times, the tough times, the times that nobody talks about or posts on Facebook. And I gotta hand it to her. She really knows how to laugh. I think what you'll notice about my mom is that through everything, she's always smiling. And ever since we were kids, she's used any shortage or limitation she's experienced as an opportunity to motivate and utilize creativity. But what her smile belies is how truly hard her life is right now, with the financial burden that the multiple myeloma diagnosis, treatment, and continuing treatment has put on her and us as a family. She just happens to be one of those graceful women that floats through life, but underneath is working really desperately hard. And to be honest, even sometimes I forget how much she needs help and how much she needs our help. What she especially needs now more than anything is help with this fund to supplement a lifetime of work ethic and dedication. If you're at all impacted by this woman's incredible strength and human fragility, please consider donating to help her with the financial stress of this ongoing and incurable cancer. She very much wants to live a life of humility and of grace and of gratefulness. She's a kind human being and she's a wonderful mother, and I couldn't be more proud of her. I hope that this story has left a mark on you, and I am so happy to be sharing this with you. But I also hope with my deepest prayers that this will reach you and that you will help my mom live out her best life.